Indeed. We have destroyed the tuna that we did earlier with Jonathan Korecki from Side Door Restaurant. There's the plate. And we are now focusing on a really cool soup.
Yeah, we're going to do fresh hot and sour soup.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, is this something on the menu?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is currently on the menu. So we have all these goodies. We start off with chicken stock and a little bit of lemongrass. This is fresh ground curry base. We make this as well at Side Door, so that goes in there.
How many of your little secret recipes did you bring with you in your head to the taping of Canada's Top Chef that you did over the summer? Like, were you able to put your own twist on a whole bunch of things?
With what you have? Well,
yeah.
it's all about the challenge. That's one thing that I guess people forget about. So whatever challenge that you're faced upon, you have to make your food based on that, not necessarily based on...
Has it changed the way you've approached some of the foods? Like doing the show and seeing how the challenges work, that you've been able to be a little bit more creative in the kitchen?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, it makes you a lot more analytical and like viewing your food, because when you bring something to judges' table, they just rip it apart. Whether it's good or bad, rip it apart. Being like, well, I don't know about the texture of this, or the flavor, or the temperature, or the cuisson, or blah, blah, blah. You're like, oh, God. So it really does make you...
and then the next thing you know, they're devouring it because it was so good, right?
Hopefully, that's the goal, yeah.
We're looking right now at some footage of the show. Now, the first episode aired. The first one has aired.
The first episode was on Monday.
And so people can tune in on next Monday.
Yeah.
10 o'clock?
Next Monday, 10 o'clock. There's also a late night show for all the cooks out there that can't make it at 1 in the morning, I believe.
Oh, I guess so, right? That you want to be able to see it. Now, how many headbands did you go through? Like, how did that become a factor in your fashion staple? Because I see from a lot of the footage that you have different bandanas on.
Bandanas definitely played a big part. My carry-on going to the show was consistent of bandanas and a mortar and pestle, and that's it.
That's it.
Packed an entire suitcase just with that. But yeah, every day, like, I don't know. I just wanted to wear a different bandana, you know?
Well, it worked. People remember that. All right, what have you just added to the soup?
Okay. We have some chopped up bok choy, some snap peas, a little bit of Brussels sprouts, some fresh shiitake, and squash. This is kabocha squash. It's really sweet and delicious. And that's it. That's it, man. It's going to stew in there for just a minute. We're going to add some lime juice to the bowl.
And what did you cut up? What is that?
That's fresh silken tofu.
Okay. Are there a variety of different tofus?
Yeah, there's a lot of different ones. It all depends on how long they press it for. So you can have like really, really firm tofu that's almost like a steak. So you can cook it like a steak. This stuff is really, really soft.
It almost looks like a bocconcini from something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly
the
texture.
Soft.
Very, very soft. So this is going to make kind of tie everything together in the soup. So all of this stuff is cooked now. And here we go.
Well, that looks like it's going to have a really interesting taste.
Yeah, well, this is, it's always something I've loved to order, hot and sour soup, but now we actually get to make it from scratch and do it fresh to order, which I find sometimes it can get kind of flat.
Absolutely. So every soup ordered will actually go through that process. It's not like it's all done up in this huge thing. It'll all go through that individually.
Every single one.
That looks awesome. Yeah. You very talented chef, and you know that. You were picked to do Canada's Top Chef, but you're also part of Celebrity Chefs that's coming up at the NEC, which we mentioned in the earlier segment.
Yeah.
You're excited.
Really, really excited. Chef Blackie's done an amazing job, not just putting together the chefs, but putting everything together for the event. So I'm really excited to see everybody.
What do you think for people who are going to be attending? What do they get out of this?
They're going to be able to taste food from a variety of chefs that you wouldn't normally ever get together. So like Lynn Crawford, Susir Lee, Vij Vikram, Jeremy Charles, like all these guys, to get them together in one room and be able to taste their food is incredible experience.
It's neat when you have that comparison, especially with some of the, the top chefs. We actually have tickets to give away.
You do?
We do.
Oh my God, can I get some?
do you have more family and friends that you need to get into the event? We have tickets to give away. It's the event that's happening on the 25th at the National Arts Center. I'd like you to tell me where Jonathan is the chef. Which is his restaurant?
Which is his restaurant?
Which is his restaurant here in the downtown core. And you have a chance. Ottawa Contest at ctv.ca. Ottawa Contest at ctv.ca. Good luck at the event. And with the show, we'll be watching to see your progression for sure.
Thank you
Kathy,
very much.
you said you wanted the soup, so our intern Kathy's coming in to try it out.
Come on in.
Said we do that because she's usually watching at home saying, my gosh, things look really good. Oh, you want the big spoon? She's going with the big spoon. We
Give
are
it a
now-
stir. There's a little lime juice.
Give
in
it a
the
little bit of a
bottom.
stir.
Yeah,
there you go. We're going to head over now to Sarah Freemark. She's been checking things out at Fulton's.